Om Bhadram me api vataya manaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaskars to all. Welcome and a very, very happy new year to everybody. Really speaking, there is no concept of time at all in Vedanta Shastra. What we talk about is the opposite. That the I, the Atma, is timeless. The nature of the Atma is timeless. And so, then the question really arises. If what we are seeking is not bound by time, what are we all doing here? What are we celebrating? And more importantly, why? This is easily understood when we have the understanding of Ishvara. This is a culture where nothing in the whole universe is outside of what we call Bhagavan, Ishvara. 5 elements, Ishvara. Space, Ishvara. Time, Ishvara. That's why we have a manifestation called Kala Bhairaveshvara. The feminine form is Kali. That's why they are terrifying. Because from the standpoint of the embodied Jiva, jaded, faded, hapless, hopeless, helpless Jiva, time is terrifying. Especially when we don't know timelessness. It is terrifying because it is anta. It is an antaka. It brings an end. And what do we want? No end. We want ananta. That's why confronted with the anta and trying to outrun every gray hair and every wrinkle, it is a very frustrating process and a terrifying process also. That's why it makes it very, very scary. But when we look at the Veda and when we understand that Ishvara, time is Ishvara, then we can enjoy time. That's why in the Shastra we have the most sophisticated units of time. At the outset we have Kalpa, then Manvantaras, then Yuga. Just to give you an idea, this Yuga, which is this Yuga? Kali Yuga, 436,000 years. So, very mind-boggling. And still we are in the first fourth. Our great-great-great-grandfathers said in every Sankalpa, Kali Yuge, Prathame Pade, we are also saying that. I don't know when we'll say the second pada has come. So like this, we have Yuga, then we have Samvatsara, 1 year. And the year is divided into 2 ayanas, Dakshinayana and Uttarayana. Then we have Masa, month. Then we have Paksha. 2 Pakshas make a Masa, fortnight. Then we have a week and so many things. The Tithi, then Yoga, Karana, like this, minuscule things of units of time. Because we look upon Ishvara as time, we can do this. And when the timelessness as I is known, time and its units become a lot of fun. And on a practical level, it also is a very sophisticated way of invoking Bhagavan at certain auspicious junctures, sandhis, to pray for well-being. And that's exactly what we are doing today. The human life is to really overreach. We plan for a long time. And New Year immediately brings in the thought of what? New Year resolutions. Let me tell you on the outset, please do not bother. when you make New Year resolutions, two kinds of businesses benefit a lot. The first one is the diet industry. And the second one is this gym ownership. Yeah. Everybody signs up for 6 months membership, 1 year membership. After that, it is like a dakshina given to them. Better give it here, okay? Yeah. At least you know good use is made of it. It comes back to you. So, that is why all well-intended plans fail. Because we are unable to balance that time with the message of the Shastra of timelessness. So we go with one moment to moment. And if that is too small, at least take 1 day. 1 day, 1 day, 1 day, whole year is gone. Again, we are wishing Happy New Year. Then one day, one finds that one is 60 years old. Then one day, 80 years old. Like this. In the scope of 1 day, you can do anything. You can succeed. You can say, I'm going to meditate just today. Don't say, I'm going to meditate for 48 minutes for the whole year. It is bound to fail. You start small. Alparambham Shreyaskaram. And in the embracing of the moment, in the embracing of that each day, each moment, one awakens to that timelessness that one is. Because the truth of a moment is timeless. Now is timeless. How do you know? Well, I can ask you the question, are you sad now? You're making me scared, okay? Yeah. Are you sad now? No. How about now? No. How about now? No. See? And even if somebody were to say, yes, I'm sad now, that now has gone. By the time you say yes, that moment has gone. And this is how we live, 1 day at a time. And that is a very, very healthy way of living. The only plan you can make is to study Vedanta. That you can do all year round. No problem. So I wish you all the very best. I wish you the ability to enjoy every moment in the life and to keep growing and to keep coming here as you always do. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Om Tat Sat.